I'm watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventures for the first time and 36 episodes into part 3. I just got a thought I want to get off my chest. I just watched Darby the Gambler and I'm mad as hell at Polnareff because that episode wouldn't have even happened if it wasn't for Polnareff betting his soul so effortlessly. The only reason they even in the situation they in now is because Polnareff got too big of a head about himself. And you just gotta think, this is a gambler who said he don't give a fuck about money, which means he probably got all the money in the world, which means everyone that was probably in that damn diner was working for him, bro. And this nigga is the smoothest scammer ever, bro. He out-scammed Joseph. Who the fuck do that? Then again, Joseph got what he deserved because he tried to cheat and got cheated back. Naturally, it was down to Jotaro to clutch up the final dub, bro. And that man Jotaro wanted to play poker. Now, he got cooked first game, you feel me? But even in him got cooked, he still defended his ground because he made sure that Bucko wasn't cheating at all. I'm talking about broke that nigga finger, bro. And they even tried to go to the lengths of asking the boy on the hill to shuffle the cards and deal him. Whole time that boy on the hill was working for the gambler too. Nevertheless, though, they kept shit pushing. It wasn't until that second poker game where shit really got cracked because that man Jotaro said, I don't even want to look at my cards. I'm gonna play my hand without looking at it just as it is. And you know, shaking up a professional gambler like himself, someone who done collected so many souls over the course of years who boasted about doing so, Bucko ain't never encountered an approach like that before. And you know, Jotaro, he already got a cool collected composure that he keep about himself. So for him to already start the game off rip, not even wanting to look at his cards and play it as is, and continually raising the bet, it's like with every action that Jotaro took, he shook up Darby more and more and more. That nigga started smoking a cigarette, pulled a beverage, a margarita out of nowhere. That nigga put Avdol's soul on the line, and Avdol a real ass nigga for that. Avdol said, I can't gamble and I won't be able to defend myself if Jotaro lose, so I'm putting all my faith in, bro. Plus respect points for Avdol for that. Real ass nigga. Then he put Cat Ewing life on the line. Then he put his mama life on the line. And at this point, that nigga Darby don't got nothing else to offer up. So Jotaro said, I got something I want from you. You tell me the secret to D.O. stand. At that point, that nigga Darby was shaking up. That nigga was shaking like a wet dog. Nigga was shaking like a dog she in simmer seed. That nigga quite literally started to turn gray, white even, and he was already white. I've never seen someone get bit so effortlessly without getting touched. And we talking about someone who's been gambling for years, for decades. He's supposed to be a born natural, a master at this game. And Jotaro made him his bitch. He said, hold my pocket. So much so to the point where the nigga couldn't speak. It's almost like that nigga Jotaro had conqueror's hockey, bro. And just like Joseph had gave up in his heart, Darby gave up in his heart. And it really showed me just how pointless that whole episode was and how it never would have happened. Like I said, if Polnareff hadn't did what he did because they still didn't get the information they needed. Their whole goal for even gambling to begin with was getting the location of that mansion, bro. So it's like, what was really the fucking point of that whole episode? I mean, they did free a bunch of souls. If that's, I think that's a plus. And then that little stank ass dog Iggy ain't want to come to the end of the episode. Ain't doing shit, just looking in the camera. But outside that, the episode was fire. It was nice to see Jotaro bit somebody like that and just put them in a state of, you my bitch now. That's basically what happened. That's it. That nigga mental state went into psych ward level, bro. But y'all stay tuned for the next update.